If you're considering coming along as a partner, exhibitor, or some other commercial engagement with Scalefest, I want to dig a little bit deeper with you to understand why this is such a good idea. ScaleUps, in their very nature, are quite different from what we call startups. So startups are typically scraping by, they typically don't have revenue, they're typically in a product development phase, and they're typically working for free, a couple of founders. Scale-ups, on the other hand, are typically in revenue, in many cases have raised capital or in the process of raising capital or about to do so. They have understood what their market is, they've hired the first kind of people, but they're now at this cusp where they kind of need everything. They need to hire another 5 or 10 people because sales are going gangbusters. They need more salespeople, they need marketing people, they need support people. You know, they need better systems because before they could do with a couple of Excel sheets and a bit of rubber bands and sticky tape. Now they need proper professional cloud-based SaaS platforms to run their business. Before they could deal with, hey, we're just getting together, huddling around the table in the cafe when we're having a meeting. Now they need services to string them all together from a constant communications perspective. In many cases, financials, when you start a business, is a little bit haphazard. When you start scaling, you suddenly go, gee, we need better financial control. They need accountants, they need CFOs, they need all these kind of things. And the same thing can be said for legal services, IP protection services and all these other things. In other words, the whole suite of professional services, while often taking a bit of a backseat in the really early stages of the development of a company, when you get to this more beefy kind of where we're now growing the business, everyone goes, uh-oh, we need some serious help here because that's not in our wheelhouse. They also buy lots of other things. They buy anything from cars to lots of travel to logistics solutions. The list goes on and on. So whether you have a specific product to offer, like say a logistics product or a software product or something like that, or whether you have a string of services to offer, think about it this way. We've calculated across just 4 niches, and I'm happy to share the numbers with you if you want to, that they're spending at least $100,000, at the very least $80,000 US per annum. Now, you think about that and you put 50,000 of those together, well, that's a lot of money. And a lot of them are seeking a new provider, a lot of them are seeking to upgrade to the more beefy version of software, etc. Not because what they had before was bad, but because what they had before is now inappropriate for their current needs. And that's where you come into the picture. That's why we want you to join around Scalefest, to take an exhibitor slot, to show off your wares, to run a private workshop, to demonstrate what you've got to sell and how this can help these companies work, to take a general partnership to broaden your brand. So welcome on board. Look forward to speaking to you again soon.